Hey, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I truly appreciate it. But I would just want you to ask you if you could take a few seconds to like or follow or subscribe if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube. And if you want to know more about me and see more of my work or even hire me as your life coach, please go to www.OrnellaUmubyeyi.com and I would love to hear from you. Now, time to go and watch the video. So, in the last series, we talked about traveling on the plane, but what I want to talk about now is I want to talk about security check. So between you get to the plane, right, you have to go through security check. And I know some of us hate going through security check, right? You have to take off your shoes, you have to take out your laptop, you have to take out any electronics, you have to empty any bottle that you have, and even if you have liquids, there is an amount you're allowed to have, right? And I have been really thinking about that, is that the reason why we have to go through security check is for our own good, it's for our own safety, because even though everybody's traveling, it does not mean that everybody who's traveling have the intention of not harming someone. So we have to understand that if someone gets on the plane and they have the intention of hurting someone, we all get hurt, right? So I have been even thinking about our own lives. You know, the idea that there are people that we have in our own lives, that there are people that we allow to come in our lives without going through security checks. There are people that we allow to date without going through the security check. There are people we are attracted to that we don't go through security checks. So some of you may be like, wait, hold on a second. What are you saying? I don't get it. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to talk about godly relationships. That the security check is going through God to check people's heart before they come in our lives. Because we can see people from the outlook may say one thing, but the heart says something else. See, you can be at the airport, but it's one thing to really know how to recognize someone's intention, because God is the only one who's able to see the heart. God is the only one who's able to tell who is with you and who's there to use you. Is everyone in your life been gone through the security check? Has everybody in your life right now been approved by God? Are all your friends truly godly friends, or are bringing you closer to God? See, this is what I say, is that sometimes we have people who come through in our lives because we want people who stay comfortable. We just want people to hang out with us. But we don't understand that you can't just let anybody come into your life, because they will hurt you. They will destroy something in you. They may not destroy you physically, they may destroy your spirit. They may not kill you physically, but they may kill you mentally. They may not kill you physically, but they may kill you financially. They may not kill you physically, but they may kill you emotionally. They may not kill you physically, but they may abuse your body. They may sleep with you and leaves you like you are an object and not like you're a temple. This hot tea right now. See, because the importance of going through security check, when the TSA make us take everything, is to make it go through is to scan things that eyes cannot see. Is to make sure that those scanners are looking through our bag, every laptop, every electronics, to make sure that things in there cannot harm us. Who is scanning your relationships? Who is scanning your friendships? Who is scanning things in your life? See, I want to talk about godly relationships. I want to talk about godly friendships. And some of you right now, you may be 2 seconds away to turn this off because you're already turned off by the message. It's okay. But I just want to tell you that God will bring you always someone who is right for you. God will always bring you friends who will help you grow into your destiny, into your purpose. God will never send you someone who will come to hurt you. But sometimes we run for what we want and more than what we need. And yet God is the one who can scan the heart. God is the one who can see our mind and our hearts. God is the one who can tell the reason why people come in our lives. But sometimes we're so desperate to date, we're so desperate to get married, we're so desperate for that promotion, we're so desperate for friends that we're willing to fit in, that we don't let people first go through the security check. Security checks are so important because what you don't scan and what may look good may be actually coming into your life to cause terror. There may be some terrorism, maybe emotionally. There may be someone looking good for you, but not being good for you. There may be someone who is giving you good sex, but not good relationship. There may be some friends who are making you laugh, but they're not helping you save money. They know what you're trying to accomplish, but instead of saying like, listen girl, I know this is your season to save because you're going through hardship, they make you spend and you save. See, some people come in our lives because it feels good. They just want us to see us harming ourselves. And this is what I'm about to say right now, and this is what I'm about to say right now. And please pay attention to what I'm about to say. You may not like it, it's fine. You may not like me after this, it's fine. I still like you. But I gotta say this, everything that feels good is not always good for you. Everything that is too much, at the end of the day, will end up hurting you. Too much sugar is not good for you. Too much salt is not good for you. Too much sun is not good for you. Everything that is too much is never good for you. And sometimes we want pleasure all the time, but too much pleasure is never good for you. And what I want to talk to you about, seek godly friendships, seek godly relationships. Date someone who will bring you closer to God. Date someone who will help you see your values, someone who is willing to be led and not just lead you. So today I'm going to invite you. What are you willing to let God scan and go through the security check